It's daily experience again. That was a day when I was the leader of an event and an organizer of an event and the main preacher of this event. So I was pretty tough. And I was like, okay, Jesus, give me some time with you. Like, I don't know how I can do it, but just please steal some time for me. And in the morning, between breakfast and the starting of the first session, I could spend some silent time with Jesus. And it was amazing. Like, I really needed to give everything up and surrender, giving away all my thoughts and all my ideas, and just get to the point when I don't care, Jesus, what happens. It can be a complete disaster, and it's okay for me if you and me stay close. I don't want to do anything without you, and nothing is okay with you. And I just given up all my thoughts and ideas. And it took some time, but it was worth it because after that, this thing started to roll. And I wasn't always wise with dealing with this situation. It was something like new for me. I'm not a great organizer. We started with worship, and I was just resting in worship. I really needed that. And I had no idea what to do because I had a lot in my mind, but I didn't want to just do something because I have an idea. But all of a sudden, the worship leader stopped worshiping and stayed in silence. And I was like, okay, I wanted to practice silence with these guys anyway, because I believe that it's a very important thing to learn how to stay in silence before God. But corporately, it's sometimes weird because the people feel like you're wasting their time and nothing happens. But I really love stretching people in that. So, but it was a stretching for me as well because I had this pressure like I need to give something to these people. And the Lord told me like, no, you don't need to give anything to them. They came to meet me and I do this job. I meet them. You don't need to make them meet me. They meet me because they came for that. And I respond to that, to that attitude that they came to visit, to meet me. So just calm down. Let me hold you. As you let me hold you, I will hold them too. So just give it all up. Enjoy me. You don't need to leave this mode when you feel like there is only you and me in the world to help others. You help the most when you stay in that just you and me world. So it was a good practice even for me. And then I felt like sharing some revelations on silence with God and how to experience Him in the nothing and how much we don't need anything to experience Him and to be with Him and to enjoy Him. So yeah, it was much fun. And it was really good. The guy just organized it, that I felt like doing that, and I just solved it. Like the worship leader felt like starting that, and then a whole message came from that. So they had both practice and revelation. In the afternoon, we had a worship session again, and still I had no idea what to do and what to teach on. And when I asked God about this whole event, He kept telling me that how please let them know how much I long for them. Please let them know how much I'm craving for them. And I just started to talk about God's desire and Jesus as the bridegroom longing for us. And I just shared the gospel from the perspective of a longing God. And it was really cool. And after a while I felt like talking as Jesus, like first person singular, like just being Jesus and telling his words. And I was just talking about how much Jesus is longing for them and how much he appreciates them. And it was a long prayer of Jesus talking to people, and he really took over all my emotions and all my body. I was literally Jesus there. And it was so much fun. It was really powerful. Like, he took over all my being. And yeah, the people could really experience Jesus. And it was about breaking down a lot of lies in people's heads about their experience, about their relationship with God. In the evening, we didn't have worship. We just felt like another leader of this event felt like worshiping God without worship leader, and doing this thing. So we just experimented. Everyone was a worship leader, and we just started to worship God with our words, with our prayers, with our melodies, with our speaking or singing in tongue, with existing songs and new songs. And there was such a harmony in that. I was afraid of that at the beginning. Maybe the people can't relate to that, but in a few minutes everyone was just singing their own songs, and there was just such a harmony in it. It was so beautiful. After a while, a girl felt like playing some melodies on the piano. It was absolutely spontaneous, and it was incredible. And even if the people started to sing a song or do something that was a bit like strange, and I wasn't sure it's gonna work out, but the Holy Spirit immediately jumped on that initiation, and he was completely cooperating with it. It was amazing. You couldn't start a song weird enough that the Holy Spirit wouldn't be poured out on it. It was amazing. And there was a point when the people got so free, they were just laughing and dancing and rejoicing, and we became really childish after a while. We just started to do a fire tunnel, which is not my thing, but they just felt like doing it, and pray for each other, and a lot of people ended up on the floor being baptized, being touched by the Holy Spirit again. And yeah, there was such a joy and freedom in it. Of course, we were a bit stupid and we did some things just from the flesh, you know. When you're that free, you do weird things and stupid things. But yeah, it was amazing that the Holy Spirit was absolutely in it. Like, we were just playing, and he gave his presence to our game. And yeah, it was really good. Yeah, of course that night I couldn't sleep again, and I needed a long time of digesting that with Jesus. That was the experience for that day.